Release all effort now, let every observation fall. Relax completely, answer no internal call. Do not think of past or future, let the timeline fade. Just be here, just be now, in the silence that you've made.
Reality exists before all knowing, before all name, before the thinking mind can play its endless game.
The goal is simply to live this moment, full and free, without the weight of past, without a future's plea. The knowledge of silence, that itself is the goal, when the body relaxes and thoughts release control. Live this presence without judgment, without learned disguise. No need to understand, no need to analyze. To be aware is to be silence, not to feel or grasp. Just rest as what you are, a thought, a single clasp. Free your attention from the web of thoughts and ideas. Direct the present moment to what already appears. Grow quiet now and notice everything is already here, already held in awareness, already crystal clear.
The mind creates division through its filters and its thoughts. Ego arises when a thought is caught as real, not as it ought. The search for self leads only to separation from the now, a fall from presence, a broken vow.
The awakened state is awareness. It never comes or goes. It is your very nature, the stillness that forever flows. Be aware of actions, thoughts, and every body sensation. Without this, you live in mind's own fabrication.
The importance of awareness is forgotten every day, because the self's importance gets in the way. Knowing the self leads to separation from the real. So be awareness itself, not the knowledge of what you feel.
The mind separates from life, from breath, from sensations, art. It claims ownership of everything, then plays its private part. But awareness never disappears, never shifts, never bends. It simply watches, and on it all experience depends. The mind fears dissolution, fears the silence and the peace. It will not admit that all its striving soon must cease.
Admit that you can know nothing, true humility and grace. The inner space begins to know itself, to find its resting place. Surrender happens through silence, where no separate person stands. Only the vast and quiet held in invisible hands. into silence is still a mind-made state. So rest beyond desire before it is too late.
Silence is the home where the mind longs to abide, or where presence in all things flows from that silent tide.
Attention must be freed from objects, from thoughts, from every chain. Then the silence opens and reveals its plane.
Pure consciousness is never truly pure. It gets absorbed in objects, in the world's allure. Learn to abide in inner silence without a single goal. Then silence never disappears. It becomes your very soul. The true self is the witness, unchanging, ever still. It observes in silence without thought's bitter pill. It does not limit experience with judgment or with name. The home is absolute silence, forever the same. The goal of knowing must equal now, not later, not before, to live both waking and deep sleep consciously at the core. The goal is always to be in the present moment's face, without the past, without the future, without any other place.
Importance must rest in awareness itself, not in understanding's art. Figure and ground must become one, not two, but one heart. Awareness must be qualityless, eternal and complete. Then every meeting with the world becomes a sacred seat.
Be in this moment. Do not judge. Do not run from what is real. Let silence cover every aspect of the life you feel. Relationships, work, the small and large, everything must be held in silence, without the mind's interference, without a said.
Fatigue arises because the mind is not used to being here, to constant presence, to the now that is always near. Learn to live fatigue as energy, not as something to resist. Do not fight it, do not push it, simply let it exist.
Release all observation. Release all effort's thread. Relaxation comes when even watching falls away unsaid.
In the moment of fatigue, let every effort go. Let the body rest completely. Let the breathing slow. Relax without observing, then silence can be heard. The constant switching of attention fades like an unheard word.
Fatigue is temporary, a wave that comes and goes. Perceive it as pure energy, as the rivers flow. Attention gives and takes the mind's power in its dance. Releasing attention allows the mind to rest, to chance.
The mind must become plastic to perceive all at once complete. Truth is before all knowing, before the mind's own beat. The goal is to know silence, to abide there wide and deep, to rest in what was always here before you fell asleep.
Awareness is to be silence, not to touch an object there. The unborn knowing is knowledge before mind, before all care. True knowledge is I am, which remains even without a thought. When nothing else is left, the I am is what you've bought.
When only I am remains, with nothing else to hold. That is empty awareness, a story yet untold. You must pass through this knowledge to reach awareness true, beyond the I am, beyond the old, beyond the new.